How's it going, everybody? Chris here. Welcome back to The Casual Gamer. Today we're going to be doing a quick episode of the new Star Wars Hunters games that just released. That's free to play on iOS, Android, and the Nintendo Switch. I am going to be showing this off a little bit and giving my impressions on it on the iPhone version. I'm playing with an iPhone 13 Pro Max, so what you're seeing is a screen share of that. I will say the quality that you're getting in the video may be a little less than what is actually I'm actually seeing on the phone because of the screen mirroring software. We're just gonna do a pretty quick video on my initial impressions of this, kind of touch on some of the topics of the monetization, you know, the gameplay, things like that, to give you guys an idea of if this is something you should even spend any time on. So to start out, and I'll say this because you're gonna see it in the video, this little unregistered word that pops up in the middle screen. It's not from the game, that is from the screen mirroring software I'm using, so sorry it's there, ignore it. Don't pay much attention to it. But with this game, Star Wars Hunters, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big hero team shooter person. I played a little bit of Overwatch, and that's about it. So I went into this with kind of low expectations, not really being up my alley, and just starting off right off the bat, I'm really enjoying this game, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to, and I really am. I was streaming it last night, was only planning on streaming it for like an hour, ended up streaming it for several hours. It was really, really enjoyable. So let's go ahead. We'll talk about the gameplay last. We're going to go over these menus, talk a little bit about the customization, the monetization, the progression, things like that. So starting off with this, we'll talk about the hunters that you can get, and how you get these characters. So when you're starting out, I believe Imara Vex is the character that you're going to get in the beginning. When I was playing early on, Imara Vex was the kind of the default character. It ended up giving me the Sentinel, really fun character to play, and I think even the Wookiee Graz. I'm not 100% sure on that, but there was a few characters that the game gave you right off the bat, pretty much for free for playing the game. There were a couple characters that I did buy. Char being one of them because he was in the store for about $8. And then Reeve, who was about $10, but there's a caveat to that. I didn't have to do that. I did it to get her right away so I could try her out. Now, the way you unlock these characters is you can buy them. Okay, as we go over here to what's called the Hunter's Path, as you play the game, you will get hunter tokens. I think you get more for winning. As you play, you will increase that. As I can tell, there's no way to buy these. This is something you get from playing the game, that you will slowly start to unlock all of the characters in the game. As you can see, you can unlock them now for 1,000 of the gems. I think you pay less the closer you are to unlocking them. So right now, I think I'm only a few matches away from unlocking him. Or I can pay 63 gems, like I could unlock him right now if I wanted to. Okay, really neat, really awesome to have that. From playing these matches, I've unlocked 2 characters. This character will be my 3rd from the Hunter's Path after maybe 4 hours of playing. So it's not too bad. It's not a super big grind as it seems. I assume it gets a little bit longer as each of these characters, as you progress through this, but so far it doesn't seem like it's that big of a grind, which is a really good thing. Okay, now again, each of these characters you can get for free. There is an exception to that. When I logged in today, they finally added, well, I shouldn't say finally added because it's only the next day that it's out, Aaron Tall, who is the new Mandalorian character. He, as it seems right now, is only available through the new Arena Pass, which is $10. I was kind of hoping the new characters, there'd be a free way to earn them, but it looks like the new characters, the plan is to put them in the Season Pass. Maybe in the future they're going to add characters that you can get for free, but he is a character that is in the Season Pass that you can get for $10. Okay, so that's kind of how you get the characters. Now, another interesting thing about the characters, which is really neat, when you go over to play in your training, which I wish this was something Multiverses had, because they used to, you can actually change to any character that you do not have. So right now I do not have Slingshot, okay? But I can still play as Slingshot and see what he does, okay? a really nice feature that I wish a lot more games had. Okay, so if you're not sure if you even want a character, you can go in and train with them, test them out, see if you like them. Really awesome feature. Okay, now the game modes that you can play right now, they just added ranked. I haven't played ranked matches, but they just added it. They didn't have it available last night when I was playing. However, as you can see, you have an event going on, matchup clash, which is similar to casual. However, in your event, it's going to randomly give you a character to play, and it's going to be, each team's going to have a specific number of tanks, specific number of damage dealers, you know, and support. So it's a little bit more balanced. Casual, you can pick whatever character you want. You can't pick the same character as somebody else on the team, but it looks like you can have multiple tanks, multiple damage dealers, multiple supports, really whoever you want to be. Tutorial and obviously training, and then of course ranked, which they just added. Okay, you also kind of very standard have quests and events and daily challenges you can do to get credits, which credits can be used to buy some stuff in the store. Most of the store items are bought using the premium currency. However, there are some things you can buy with credits earning through the game. You can also unlock for your hunters what's called a fame grant. This just gives you bonus experience to leveling up your hunters. As of what I can tell right now, doesn't seem that there is a way to unlock that in the store. Let's check out the store though. I haven't checked it since yesterday, so there might be some different stuff in here. As you can see, it's pretty standard. You can get this character in the beginning, this character in Char for 10 bucks, or actually a little bit cheaper. I think it's like $9. But you can see different skins, kind of what you'd expect. Obviously now they have a bit more of the Mandalorian skins. This one's pretty cool. For about 20 bucks. Some are a bit cheaper. But as you can tell, a lot of the skins too aren't just recolors. A lot of them are actual redesigns, like completely new outfits. Again, this one's like a couple dollars, a little bit different. Kind of a standard store, nothing too crazy here. But as you can see, there's a lot of different designs. You know, Shore Trooper for the Sentinel that you can get. One really cool feature, and again, I wish this was something Multiverses had, is each hunter has a mastery that you can level as you play through the game. These masteries, or their hunter fame, actually has like cosmetics and unique items. These are all leveling up, so abilities do level up in this game. So the higher level you are, the better these are. I think we came to a conclusion, I'm not sure, but I think in like the events that we played, it kind of evens out the playing field. But I think in casual matches, and this might be true for events, I could be wrong about this, as you level up and get stronger, your character does get stronger. But this has cosmetics as you play. There are skins that you can get absolutely free just by playing the character. Okay, and you can see that in your customized section. You have costumes, stickers, victory poses, and weapon wraps. So if I go over to costumes, see it here at level 4, I'll unlock this. At level 12, this 60 here. That's actually new that they added. And 24. We go over to Reeve. Another cool feature we'll talk about in a minute is each character has their individual song, and of course a little intro video for each character, which is really neat. But again, we go over to customize, go over to costumes. Again, you'll see that they have new outfits. Now, this isn't all the outfits for the character. If you buy an outfit, it will show up here. By default, this will show what you can unlock as you progress with that character. Okay, really cool feature. But just going through some of these, as you can see, they all have their own unique song for that character. Okay, we'll just play a couple here. The Sentinel, one of my favorite. It's kind of a little bit like the Imperial March. And they each have their own little video. This is what plays when you unlock the character, but of course you can also watch it at any time if you want to. Pretty cool. The game sounds are really good. It looks like they put a lot of detail and care into these characters and creating them. Very, very nice. Okay, looks very clean. Okay, so that's kind of a general overview of the characters and a little bit with the monetization. From what I can tell, as of right now, does not look like there's any pay-to-win mechanics. Leveling the characters seems to be something everybody has to do, everybody has to play through. Doesn't look like there's any shortcuts to pay your way to level up your character. It looks like as of now, the only thing you're gonna get through the store are cosmetic items that do not add any, you know, there's no weapons that add more damage or whatever. They're all cosmetic. So really nice to be able to, the base roster, you're able to unlock all of them for free by just playing. And of course, with the new Mandalorian, that is something you're gonna have to get the arena pass to get. However, again, you can try them out in training, but you may also still be able to play in the event. The event also assigns us somebody the Mandalorian, or at least it was doing that last night when we were playing. So you might be able to actually play him in a match without paying for him, doing that. The other thing I almost forgot as well is if you have a hunter that you have not unlocked, like you can see, I don't have the Jawas unlocked, Utuni. However, he's level 4 for me. You actually get experience and you get to level up these characters that you haven't unlocked when you're playing events or something that is giving you these characters to use. So hopefully when I unlock them, that will carry over. But as you can see, they're gaining levels even though I don't actually have them unlocked because I have been able to play with them through the events. Really nice detail, really nice to have that. So when you obviously unlock them, you get the experience that you've already put in with them. I think we already talked about the quests, right? There's daily quests, things like that, kind of pretty standard. Okay, again, I am playing on the iPhone. We go over to my graphics settings. You can see there's different things you can mess with. I'm playing on Ultra, 60 FPS with FXAA anti-aliasing, dynamic resolution. Okay, and so far this game has run extremely smooth for me, extremely smooth. I haven't had any like frame drops or stutters playing through this. Okay, so when we get in a match, hopefully you guys will see that as we play. So let's go ahead and jump into a casual match here, just to kind of show off the game modes. Now, when you first start the game, you're gonna have to go through a little tutorial phase where you're fighting bots. But as you play through matches, you'll eventually unlock new game modes that you can play. Doesn't take long to, but you unlock new game modes after you hit a certain level. One thing that is weird about this game is you can't invite friends or form a party yourself until you play about 8 matches or so. So kind of a weird thing, not really a big fan of that, but just keep in mind in the very beginning you're not going to be able to invite your friends until you play through a few matches. So keep that in mind if you're trying to play this with your friends. So let's go ahead and see if we can start with the Mandalorian. Okay. And we'll see what we can do. I'm not a great player by any means, so I apologize if I'm not playing the best, especially while I'm trying to talk. But the matchmaking has seemed fairly quickly for the most part. Some of the event matches I did took a little bit. Okay. But very standard. Each character has a few skills and abilities you can do. An ultimate. Okay, let's go over here. We'll try to follow our guys here. Okay, he ran off. Couldn't finish the kill there. Oh, got an assist though. Okay, I am also playing just with my good old-fashioned thumbs on the phone, so that's why some of the turning might be a little bit weird. From what I understand, you can... Oh, here's a guy. Incineration! From what I understand, or been told, you can connect a controller to your phone and play with a controller. And obviously on Switch, you'll be playing with a controller, so that might be a little bit easier for you. You can customize some of the settings, like the look sensitivity and things like that. I haven't found a way to adjust the UI and being able to move the buttons around or make them bigger. That is something that I hope that they add eventually, is being able to have that customization for that. Oh shit. There we go. But as you see, this game's running very, very smoothly. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to go to C. Yeah, I've got my ultimate. We'll try and test that out. Sorry, buddy. Burn! Okay, his ultimate's kind of nice. Just flies around and shoots a flamethrower. Big fan of that one. Okay. Here we go. But talking about the game modes that you unlock, I believe there are 4 standard game modes right now. One's kind of more like a team deathmatch. You have this one where you're capturing control points. You have another where you're fighting over one control point that changes locations on the map. And then another where you have to hold a little droid. A player has to grab a droid and hold it to score points that rotate. And each of those game modes obviously rotate. Okay. Sometimes the looking around and the movement is a little... I got eliminated. Is a little bit... takes some getting used to when you're moving around with just your thumb. It's not obviously as smooth turning as if you're using a controller. So you'll obviously probably be in a little bit better position if you're with a controller doing that. Also by default, you are able to have it where you shoot just by aiming at the person. So I'm not pressing a button. I am just aiming at them. However, if you want it to be a button, that is an option that you can put in there. Okay, he almost took me out. Oh, shoot, the Jawa's ultimate. Okay, I've actually come to really like the Jawas. Okay, they're a pretty fun character to play. A lot of the characters so far, I haven't played everybody, but a lot of the characters so far have been actually very enjoyable to play. There has been one character, Char, that I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm sure somebody can make a use for him. He's just not really my play style. Okay, very close to victory. Let's see, point A. Can I jetpack up there? I sure can. All right, we should win this. There you go. That's all she wrote. I'm glad we won one for this video. But it is nice. There is a scoreboard for this game. So you'll be able to see how many eliminations you got, how well you did, things like that. So by happenstance, I was able to be at the top this time. All right, let's claim my challenges. Pretty standard. So you can see, leveled up my character. So I'm getting my level 2 to Tall's Breast, so it increases the damage of the flamethrower. All right, so that's a little overview of the gameplay. As you can see when you go into play, you can kind of see the game modes on the icon at the bottom. I have one that is unlocked, Trophy Chase. I have to be at count level 11 to unlock Trophy Chase. However, Trophy Chase is in the events that I was playing. Okay, so there is that there. Okay, so we can go into our battle pass here, claim some of the awards that we got for playing. Looks like I got a victory pose, which is very nice. Okay, a Ghostly Apprentice. All right, cool. So I got a new outfit for... Oh, that's clean. I actually really like that one. All right, so we can go into the hunters here. Go to customize. Kind of look and see it. Customize our victory pose. So let's go ahead and equip that. And since that's new, we're gonna go to Reeve. Reeve has kind of been my main character that I've been playing. We'll go over and equip this one here. Okay, let's see if we can do a quick match just with a lightsaber hero. There are only 2 characters with lightsabers in this game right now, and that is Reeve, who's the dark side assassin, and then Jedi, who is a, well, I guess J3DI, who is a droid Jedi. Kind of seems kind of like a training droid Jedi. His intro is pretty funny though, where it looks like he's using the Force to grab his lightsaber, but he actually has like a, well, I'll just show you. I'll just let you see. He has like a grapple arm. Kind of a fun animation that they did for him where it's like, wait a minute, why is he using the Force? But he has a grapple hand that he's using to grab it. So doesn't have any Force abilities, just melee with the lightsaber. Played him a couple of times, kind of a fun character, but I don't have him unlocked right now. Okay, and then you have Graz, who is kind of your melee juggernaut character. If you played Overwatch, he's kind of like Reinhardt a little bit. There. Let's see if we can do a quick match, maybe show off a little bit of Reeve, just to get a little bit of that lightsaber lightsaber combat. The lightsabers are actually pretty cool. You're able to actually have an ability to block some of the lightsaber, at least with Reeve, to block some blaster bolts and some melee attacks. You do have a bit of stamina, so you can't do it forever, and you can't do it very long, but you're able to do it a little bit, and it actually deflects blaster fire back at the enemy. Really nice detail, really fun. So if you're in that close matchup, you can actually block some of these blaster bolts right back at the enemy. Squad Brawl at the Dune Sea Outpost. I apologize too of not looking at the camera a lot. I have to look down at my phone, obviously, so you might be seeing more of the top of my head. Okay, but as you can see, she's got a one more ability than the Mandalorian has. It has a few abilities. This one's kind of the team deathmatch mode, so we'll try and stick with her team as best we can. Sometimes the controls are a little bit, again, moving around with your thumb makes it a little bit difficult for some of her abilities. But we'll try to do our best here. Okay, let's just jump down here. Okay, Mandalorian. She's got a lightsaber throw. Okay, there we go. Gotta go find some health though. Oh, Wookiee. Oh, there we go. I figured that was gonna happen. The Wookiee's a tough one. The Wookiee's a tough one. So you can see some of her abilities. It's with the, at least without a controller, it's sometimes a little bit hard to hold these abilities and kind of get them lined where you want. That was very dumb of me to jump in there with this whole team right there. Yeah, forgot I'm a little bit squishy. Okay, let's see if I can block some. So you can see. Ah! Man, that Wookiee is like coming after me. He does not like me. Okay, we'll try to pop the ultimate. Nope. Got immediately stunned. This is a good Wookiee player, I'll tell you that. Okay, try to block some fire for these guys. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Try to stay behind my team. Oh, shoot. Okay, the Mandalorian's ultimate. Scary. It is easy to kill him, though, while he's doing his ultimate, what it seems so far. Okay. Thank goodness. Where'd he go? Oh, I love healers. Dang. It's hard to lock this guy down sometimes. Did they get him? They got him. Oh, that hurt. Oh, he's over here. Okay, got him on the back throw. Yeah, you can kind of see how probably having a controller would be much easier to lock down. Oh, God! He would have his ultimate ready. He would have his ultimate ready. And he would use it on me. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see. Is there another heal back here? Or find our healer. Okay, standard matches 2 are 25 kills. Let's just go ahead. What a waste. Well, that is the ultimate. It's like a stun that pulls people in. I don't know. Oh, I guess that's the Greedo looking character's ability. I haven't really seen that one before. Okay, I think when you're first starting the game, you'll have these little, as you go through kind of the little tutorial, you'll have these matches that have less kills that you need. So, crushing defeat. Sorry, it wasn't the best gameplay with Reeve, but you kind of get an idea of what she does. some of her abilities. She's actually really fun when you actually play the character, but is a bit challenging. All right, but as you can see, I've unlocked this character as well using the Hunter's Path for free. Again, sorry, ignore the unregistered thing.
Have some fun, shall we?
But that's pretty much it, guys. Everything I really wanted to talk about. Sorry if I missed some stuff, but for a free-to-play game, I think the monetization in this game has surprisingly been really good. It seems there's a lot of free-to-play friendly mechanics to it. It doesn't make you feel like you can't really play without paying. So really nice to see here. I love the customization. I love being able to play the characters, unlock the characters by playing. They all have their own little masteries, so you can get cosmetics, little features for that character. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have you tried this game out? Do you enjoy it? What are some of the things you don't like about it? Like I said, I don't really like the social aspect of it in the beginning, of having to play a few matches to invite your friends. I wish that was something you could do right at the beginning. And I kind of wish all the heroes would be free, have an option to be free, but I understand why they don't. That's pretty standard to not have that, but $10 isn't too terrible if you want to buy the pass. But it kind of stinks that if you're not in a position to do that, it doesn't seem like you'll be able to play at least the Mandalorian without doing that. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you like it, dislike it. What are some things maybe you have questions about that I didn't go over in the video that I can answer down in the comments? But I think it's worth a try. I think it's definitely worth a try, and I was pleasantly surprised with this game, and we'll be playing it in the future and maybe do some breakdown videos on the hunters and give you a little bit of a basic guide on what each of the hunters do. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video, and may the Force be with you.